How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm Mickey McCoy, and I was born and raised and will probably die in Inez, Kentucky, a small eastern Kentucky town in the heart of the Central Appalachian Mountains. And it's in the coal fields. Now, some people up there in the coal fields, some people in the boardrooms of King Coal would like for that last mentioned rite of passage, that one that starts with a D. They would like for that to come a lot earlier for me than I would like for it to come, because they don't like me and my lady. Nina's her name. They don't like us because we speak out against mountaintop removal. The mountaintop removal is a way of extracting coal from the mountains that it bombs my homeland to smithereens. And people like Duke Energy and corporations like Titan, if allowed, will be burning that coal that comes from my bombed mountains. Okay? Now, they don't like us. They don't like us talking about it. They don't like me coming here. They don't like me going to Lexington, Kentucky, or anywhere in Tennessee. King Coal wants us to hush. They want us to hush. But you know what I say to that? My reply to that is, to hell with King Coal. They want us to hush. They want us to hush about the fact that 30% of the land area in my county, Martin County, Kentucky, has been stripped or mountaintop removed. They want us, they don't want the public knowing that, like you, they don't want you knowing that the forests of the oldest, most biodiverse mountain range on the face of this planet, okay, has been clear cut. And their streams are being buried with unprofitables, like the rock that they blast out after they separate the coal out of it. They want us to hush. They want us to hush about the increased flooding deaths and destruction caused by mountaintop removal. And they don't want us to let out the fact that mountaintop removal hires fewer people than traditional mining, and mountaintop removal makes more profits for the company, you see. Yeah, they don't want us to mention that the highest coal-producing counties in Kentucky and West Virginia are some of the poorest areas in this nation. They want us to hush. They don't want me standing up here telling you to go to the Center for Disease Control's website and ponder why the Central Appalachians have the highest cancer death rates of per capita of anywhere in the nation. No, they don't want you to hear that. And how dare me and my wife and other people, my friends in West Virginia, start to surmise that maybe mountaintop removal has something to do with it? Because you see, when the mountains are blasted, the heavy metals released from the rock, that the heavy metals are perfectly fine the way they are, but once they're released, then they're shoved into valley fields, and the rains come, and those heavy metals go down into our well waters and our public reservoirs, because our public reservoirs feed from the river. Yeah, they want us to hush. But again, I reply, to hell with the king. And to hell with anybody who bows before the throne of King Cole. Cole's dead, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I like speaking in front of a young people. Like this is like a college crowd, or it is to me. If you're 30 years old, you're a college crowd to me. I went to college. Got myself a degree. I like to say that going to the University of Kentucky, that don't sound bad if you say it real fast here in Carolina. You know, going to the University of Kentucky, getting my 4-year degree at the University of Kentucky was the best 7 years of my life. You know, it wasn't that I was stupid, dumb. I just wanted to learn everything. I took 64 hours of undergraduate English classes when it only took 30 to graduate in that, you know. And I wasted a lot of my mom and dad's money. Sorry, folks. You know, but I'm really not sorry. And I like speaking before college-age people because there's a thirst of knowledge out there. I mean, people going to college have a thirst of knowledge, and that thirst of knowledge will lead you to a fountain of truth. And that's what you're after. You're after the truth. And once you've been baptized in the truth, you are ready to stand. Yeah, you're ready to stand. Stand against those injustices that are cast upon the land and its people by the parasites of corporate greed. I can't say it any better. Stand against those who, on the way to their banks and their boardrooms, spew lies from their fountain of deceit. Stand strong and denounce the crimes against nature and humanity committed by those self-centered, transparent, heartless souls of capitalism. And stand, my brothers and sisters, for a better day, which brings a better way to collect and use nature's energy. A source that powers without poisoning. A source that powers without killing our land and our waters and our people. You see, we must desire, no, by God, we must demand. We must demand that an energy source that will not terminate life on this planet. You know, some of my classes I took at UK, them extra English classes, and 33 hours of extra English classes. Some of them were in film, and I used to love to watch the Harry Callahan films. Got any good Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry fans out there tonight? And I remember, you know, Harry to me was a philosopher. And once, really was. And once Harry said, a man's got to know his limitations. And you know, I guess that's true. But I'd like to ask every man and woman here tonight, how can you know those limitations if you've not tested your abilities? If you've not presented your talents? If you have not unleashed your greater spirit that only shows itself when you are armed with truth in your mind and peace in your soul, and you stand ready to jump from the safety of those foxholes and rage onward into the face of battle. The battle for a cleaner environment. The battle for a better world. The battle, ladies and gentlemen, for life.
Yeah.
Y'all get baptized in the truth, okay? The truth about coal, and you educate. You educate others and stand against Titan or any corporation who dares to destroy your world. Your world. There's a better day and a better way, and it's a coming this way. How sure are we about that? Well, I tell you how sure we are. We're as sure as the sun will shine tomorrow. We're as sure as the answer is blowing in the wind. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, rage on. Rage on. Stop tighten. And let me tell you something very important. Nonviolent civil disobedience is not the wrong thing to do. It is the right thing to do against wrong. When you go out there and you take part, you get your training, and you stand tall. Rage on, baby.